Good evening, students. Welcome back to BSc second year physics class. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the permutations and combinations. We are going to define what is by permutation, its formula, its definition. Then we will discuss about what is by combination, its definition and its formula. Actually, permutation and combinations are the ways to represent a group of objects by selecting them in a set and formatting subset. It defines the various ways to arrange a certain group of data. When we select the data or the objects from a certain group, it is said to be permutation, whereas the order in which they are represented is called combinations. Both concepts are very important in mathematics. As we know, these permutations and combinations are the terms which are coming from mathematics. Permutations and combinations are explained here, elaborate along with the difference between them. We will discuss both the topics here with their formulas and real life examples. Student can also work on permutations and combinations worksheet to enhance their knowledge in this area and getting trick to solve more questions. So, move forward. First, we will discuss about the permutations. In mathematics, a permutation relates to the act of arranging all the members of a set into some sequence or order. In other words, if the set is already ordered, then the rearranging of its elements is called the process of permuting. Permutation occurs in more or less prominent ways in almost every area of mathematics. They often arise when different ordering on the certain finite set of considered. Okay. What is my permutation? Permutation is nothing but a number of arrangements only. That's it. But if we compare permutation with combination, both are number of arrangement, but in case of combinations, that arrangement must be a meaningful arrangement. Then and then only it is called as combination. That's why combination is different from permutation. How we can define the combination? The combination is a way of selecting item from a collection. That collection is nothing but a permutation. Such that unlike our permutations, the order of selection does not matter. In smaller cases, it is possible to count the number of combinations. Combinations refers to the combinations of a n things taken k at a time without repetitions. To refer a combinations in which repetitions is allowed, the term k selection or k combinations with repetitions are often used. That's why permutations and combinations are differ. There are many formulas to involve permutation and combination concepts, the two key formulas are permutations can be represented by NPR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. NPR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Permutation is the choice of r things from a set of n things without replacement. Is nothing but a permutation. And if we defining the combination is the choice of r things from a set of n things without replacement and where order does not matter. NCR is equal to NPR by r factorial or n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Means in case of combination, repeating arrangement is not allowed. That's why combination is differ from permutation. N is equal to 12 and r is equal to, using the formula given below, permutation NPR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial is equal to 12 factorial divided by 12 minus 2 factorial. It gives 132. The combinations are NCR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. It becomes 66. It means 132 is nothing but the total number of arrangement. From that we are cancelling the repeating order, then we are getting the combination which is equal to 66. In this way we can differentiate the permutation and combination. Okay. Arranging people's digital numbers alphabet. NCR is equal to n factorial or divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Okay. Permutation is nothing but arranging people digital numbers, alphabets, letters and colors. And combination means selection of menu, food, cloth, subject, team. Permutation means what? Picking first, second and third place winners. And combination means what? Picking 3 winners. It may be first, second or third. Okay, in this way we can understand the permutation and combinations. So if we move forward, the next term is the ensembles. First, our aim is to understand what is by ensemble. Sorry for the interruption. What is by ensemble? Then we will discuss microcanonical ensemble, canonical ensemble and grand canonical ensemble. Ensemble means what? As a system is defined by the collection of a large number of particles. So the ensemble can be defined as a collection of number of macroscopically identical but essentially independent systems. Number of macroscopically identical but essentially independent system. Here the term macroscopically identical means as each of the system consisting an ensemble satisfies the same macroscopic conditions like volume, energy, pressure, temperature and total number of particles. Here again the term essentially independent means the system being mutually non-interacting to others, mutually non-interacting with the others. That is, the system differ in microscopic conditions like parity, symmetry, quantum stress, all other. So ensemble means what? Collection of number of macroscopically identical but essentially independent system is nothing but the ensembles. That ensembles having three types. One is microcanonical ensemble, second canonical ensemble, and third grand canonical ensemble. So let us discuss one by one. In microcanonical ensemble, it is a collection of a large number of essentially independent systems having the same energy E, volume V, and total number of particles N. Having same number of energy, volume, and total number of particles. The system of a microcanonical ensembles are separated by rigid, impermeable, and insulated walls. Let us suppose here several number of microcanonical systems are there. They are separated by rigid, impermeable, and insulated walls, such that the values of energy, volume, and number of particles are not affected by the mutual pressure of that mutual pressures of other system. The ensemble is shown in this figure. That kind of ensembles are called as microcanonical ensembles. Microcanonical ensemble. If we move forward, the second ensemble is canonical ensemble. It is a collection of large number of essentially independent systems. Same definition is there, but quantity the physical term will be changed. That is, here also a collection of large number of essentially independent systems having the same temperature, volume, and number of particles N. Temperature, volume, and number of particles. The equality of temperature of all the system can be achieved. The equality of all the system can be achieved by bringing all the systems in thermal contact with each other. Hence, in this ensemble, the system are separated by rigid, impermeable, but conducting walls. Because the temperature of all the systems remains constant. That's why walls are conducting. The outer walls of the ensembles are perfectly insulated and impermeable. That's why the total number of particles in that system remains constant. So this kind of system is called as canonical ensemble. Canonical ensemble, in which temperature, volume, and number of particles remains constant. If we move forward, the third term is grand canonical ensemble. It is the collection of large number of essentially independent systems having same temperature, volume, and chemical potential. Same definition, but that term will be changed. Here three terms having the same, that is temperature, volume, and chemical potential. The system of a grand canonical ensembles. The system of grand canonical ensembles are separated by rigid, permeable, and conducting walls. Rigid, permeable, and conducting walls. This ensemble is shown in this figure. This is the main difference between canonical, grand canonical, and microcanonical. In case of grand canonical, the inner borders are rigid, permeable, and conducting, because they want to maintain their temperature, while outer borders are impermeable, as well as insulated, means chemical potential remains constant. As the inner separating walls are conducting and permeable, the exchange of heat energy as well as that of particles between the system taken place in such a way that all the system achieves the same common temperature T and chemical potential mu. That is why this kind of ensemble is called as grand canonical ensemble. Grand canonical ensemble. If we talk about the ensemble average, every statistical quantity has not an exact but an approximate value. The average of all statistical quantity during motion is equal to the ensemble average. The average of a statistical quantity during motion is equal to its ensemble average. If Rx be the statistical quantity along x axis, Nx be the number of phase point in the phase space, then ensemble average is the statistical quantity R, is defined as by formula. I think that that formula is not here. Okay, that we will see in next lecture. This is all about the ensembles and the ensemble average, permutation and combinations. If you have any doubt related with this, you can ask me anytime. Okay, thank you.